Rebounding and physicality seem to be the words following this game.
Well, that's exactly right. Both of these teams, Iowa State's team yesterday, that the key is going to be on the offensive glass.
They go inside. Jefferson will find an open player, Nate Heisey, for two.
They get the first bucket of the game.
Here's Padula, who got a screen. Heisey comes up on him in a hurry. Padula will maneuver. And we're tied. Size advantage with Juju Murray. Takes it in hard. Rebound Jefferson. No. Rebound Jefferson. Yes.
And to get on the glass, and he does both right there.
He's also pretty smart. He's 6'9". He's matched up against the 5'11" Murray. He went right to the basket.
Padula with another three. Now here's Curtis Jones, one of the best players in the conference, scooping it home.
He never takes long, Dan.
Every game, that's his routine, guys. I asked him, how do you know you're going in? He looked at me like I was crazy. He said, I just know. It's my time.
Ole Miss, third best in the nation, taking care of the ball. But Iowa State, 12 big turnovers.
Jefferson repositions. And it's a three. And it's put right down. Nate Heisey out of Lake City, Minnesota, will can it.
But that's Joshua Jefferson again.
Here's Jones from Minneapolis. Heisey down low. Jackson is there. A bump, a lean, and a deuce. On the fly, Jones. Another three. With the rebound collected by David Barnes.
The green light couldn't be any greener for Curtis Jones.
Padula will put up a three, and that is money.
But the problem is when you take that quick three.
Yeah, tough finish inside, knocks down a three, and they're within two.
Lipsy getting a couple screens on top. And wide open in the paint, they got Jackson. But it was knocked away from the side by Davis. Good defense by Ole Miss. Padula. Moncilovic will meet him on top. Dia, three. Rattles in Malik Dia.
And I don't know why, but this is his second three of the game.
It's in the contest, and Padula will inbound. And trying to get free is Barnes. Across the lane, and he does.
Well, Barnes is one of those 7 guys.
But Ole Miss, they make you, it's hard to score on them.
Dia with a two. And it's retrieved by Davis. Dia, oh, he runs right down that lane with great authority.
Wow, what a start he's had.
Chatfield, number one.
Dia, watch, he's going to take this ball. He drives by 4 players and somehow muscles it.
And Brakefield is caught here by Jackson. And it's a long shot. It's a three. He puts it in. Jamin Brakefield with a triple.
They're counting on the double team playing through him. Ole Miss has stopped doubling Jefferson, which I think is a good move.
Oh, Morrell will count it. He was ping-ponging off bodies in that lane and got it to go. And a foul called. And Ole Miss continues their big run. Jackson picks up number 2. Ole Miss on a 19-2 run. Here comes Jones. Oh, behind the back. And a three. Whoa! That was pretty.
Well, they need to get him going. So that's a great job by Klafke. Moncilovic wants to isolate at the elbow, but he pushed him way out.
Oh, what a series of moves to get three.
Yeah, that's a nice move by Moncilovic.
5 minutes to go in the first half. Curtis Jones will dance, slide, and fire. Inside, Chatfield gets it to go. Brenton Chatfield. It's Curtis Jones on top. Nice crossover. Morrell right there. Jones, short. Jefferson inhales the rebound. Groin injury. Tried to give it a play late in the season, just did not answer. And across the lane, Jackson for 2, and that's a good way to start. Moncilovic into the smaller Murray. Jackson's got the rebound. He's got size, and he can score.
Well, that's their 10th offensive rebound.
Murray will try to burrow his way down low. A lot of traffic, and outside, Morrell, 3, kaboom!
Really nice pass there.
And 2 minutes gone here in the second half in Milwaukee. Brakefield will drive, crash, and score! Swerving for two, got it to go. Big play.
That's a heck of a shot through contact on a very...
Curtis Jones will handle it the other way. In for Jefferson, doubled it with defenders draped on both shoulders. Kelderman's in, but he throws it away. It's Padula, they got a 3-on-1. Puts on the brakes and puts up a three.
Wow.
Here's Padula, and once they get the ball, he's just going to go, and everybody runs away from him, and Padula finally controls the dribble.
On a big turnover margin of 5 a game, and they have a turnover margin of 3 today.
Brakefield with a three.
Down the floor and knocking down shots. Jefferson's 3 for 7.
Padula is doubled. And Brakefield was coming off the side.
You know, when Padula drives the ball in there and you get him to pick up the dribble, there's no reason to have 4 guys surrounding him.
It's caught. They're going to fire Morrell. It's a three. And Jones, boy, he's hounded by Padula. He has to throw it back to Jefferson. Cross court, Heisey. Inside, Jackson. That was nice ball rotation, moving it from side to side. And it's Jefferson trying to saber his way inside. A turnover. Padula on the run into the hole.
Off a turnover, though. Great play by Dre Davis.
Jefferson's he's not even looking.
Not at all. And, you know, it was funny that Chris Beard talked about this yesterday in practice and what he said to his team. Now, does he have a headband endorsement?
If he doesn't, he will. They go inside, and it's easy with the feed. Padula to Barnes.
Kevin, and that's the word. Easy.
Murray back in. Juju finds a gap and takes a shot.
It's just with Padula and Murray and Morrell in the game all at the same time.
Heisey is in. He's got the ball. Changes direction, goes into a couple defenders, and gets 2.
It's a nice drive. And you're going to have driving opportunities.
In the second half, Lauren, we thank you. Boy, you've been working like crazy this weekend, and we appreciate all the wonderful stories. It's stolen by Padula. It's a 2-on-1, and he'll go in himself, gliding for the deuce. 17 for Sean Padula.
He really does make things happen. Here he just steps in front of the pass, and he fakes Lipsy and just... Jones has seen a hefty diet of Matthew Morrell, and that tends to take the wind out of anybody's sails.
Angelo shots like that. That's a 3 by Murray.
When you're shooting almost 60% from 3, that'll help you too.
A nice stroke.
Well, and it makes it tough because there's not one guy to key on. Padula, their leading scorer at 15, but any of these guys capable of big nights.
Corner 3, put up and in. Really from the Nashville area, and they're right there, but he likes to say he is from Nashville, and a floater on the fly will go in. Nice little shot with 5.5 to go. Jones has 17.
And Jones, this is one of the really...
And they worked a lot on their offense, too. We always know them for defensive Iowa State, but it's been their offense, which is, as the long shot will drop here for Heisey.
Yeah, look, they averaged over 80 points a game this year.
In the history of the program, number 2, they were flying. They won 17 of their first 19 games. Then they went 7-7. Double pump. Brakefield was floating.
For good. That was a huge loss for Iowa State.
Momcilovic 3. There it goes. 20 the other night against the Tar Heels and 19 tonight against the Cyclones. Stutter stepping is Jones. Inside, Jefferson fouled on the play by Davis.
5-on-4. They've got numbers here. If they can move the ball and find somebody.
Oh, nice. Crossover by Jones to get 2.
Jones has got 20.
He can put the ball in the basket.
He's got some good moves.
That would involve other people talking. That was all Chris Beard.
Heisey with a 3. And now, where the full court pressure is there, Padula will break it.
Score.
Yep.
There we go.
They did. Tia fouled on the play. Counted for 2. And put him at the line. And the lead back to 13.
Now, Sean,
like they did there.
Lipsy off to Curtis Jones. He'll put up a three. Got it! Let it rip from three. And just like that, a 10-point game after trailing by 26. Out of timeouts. Now they're down by 10 after trailing by 26 the other way. Morrell will float off. He can't get it, but retrieves his miss. And you saw the two.
I love that, though. We saw that in the first game tonight. Throw long in that situation.
And now a turnover by
go
Jones.
down here and score.
Breakfield.
Taken away, but Morrell gets the score. Then they end up with a steal, and there's the exclamation point.
And Juju Murray having his way inside with an easy two. And for the first time since 2001, the Rebels are going to the Sweet 16. Ole Miss with the win.